In this video, I just want to explain to you how to start an Etsy candle shop and how to grow it very rapidly. If you consistently keep adding bestsellers and finding new niches and expanding your shop, whether it's with candles or any other home decor niche, you can very quickly grow your Etsy shop even in 2025. So yeah, I'll give you an example here. This shop, 40K sales and opened in 2023. So within just a few years, 40K sales, this is, so it's possible. Now I'm going to show you how. All right, so let me show you guys how to create these listings and how to find infinite niches for your candle store. Now, let's see, let me show you. So you might go on Etsy and find listings like this. Being my sister is really the only gift you need. Now, this is a good candle and it's a bestseller. And we can see here that they have sold 6,000 of these. Now, you might think, oh, I'm going to make this same or very similar candle and it will sell. But unfortunately, if you have a brand new Etsy shop, Etsy is not going to rank your candle for something so broad as sister gift for sister, gift from brother, or anything like that. So what you can do as a brand new Etsy shop is find micro niches, very small niches where there is some demand, but there's very few other stores offering that. So there's still an opportunity for you to dive in and to actually be shown to Etsy buyers. So that's what we're going to do here. So this one is too broad. You're going to need like at least, I don't know, a ton of sales before Etsy is even going to index you for something so broad as sister gift. Here's one. Funny nurse gift, doctor gift. Smells like the opposite of a hospital. By the way, what always works with these candles is something humorous. So, yep. So this one is good, but it's still too broad. Now, also you can see here that this is quite recent. I'm using a plugin called Etsy Hunt. You can use it or not, but let's see. Yeah, this one is also quite recent, so that's good. The other way you can see that it's recent is just looking at the reviews. So you can go to one of the last reviews here, November. So you can see that this is quite a new product just from that information here. But still quite broad. Still a little bit too broad for your new Etsy shop. Now here, this is a very niche, right? This is people who are searching for this person, Lando Norris, and apparently that's McLaren Formula One. So people are searching for Lando Norris, people are searching for McLaren, people are searching for Formula One, and then finding this candle. Now it's still going to be, and it's also quite recent. So yeah, they've done 500 sales. So this is actually something that you could make, something that you could dive into. Unfortunately, you can see that this is already done. There's probably already a ton of copycats, but you get the idea. Now we're getting into a territory where there's not a ton of search results. There's not 2 million items showing up for that Lando Norris search. And it's something you could dive into. Here is another good example. Smells like the tears of my cribbage opponents. So they found the keyword cribbage, which I had to look that up, but it's a card game. So people are searching for cribbage, apparently because it has a lot of sales. People are searching for cribbage and finding this. Now, you're probably starting to see here that there is literally an endless number of niches and therefore an endless number of candles that you can make. And people are finding brand new niches and brand new searches constantly and making these candles and turning them into bestsellers. You can do the same thing for blankets or other home decor if you want. So that was the card game. Here's one. Now you can do this if you want. Salty tears. Smells like salty tears of people I beat in League of Legends. So that's a League of Legends candle. Now the thing is, this is technically trademark. So League of Legends is trademark. Now, you could get this removed. You could get into trouble for this. You will on Amazon, for example. So if you're also going to double list these on Amazon, it's best to stay away from for something like this. Here is another one. This was trending this Christmas. Smells like Riz, which is like a teen slang. So yeah, this is also like wildly popular. So now we're getting into the territory where you might actually start creating these and actually get views and some sales. So this is a horse gift, like for horse, so people who own a horse. Smells like I'd rather be at the barn. And then underneath it, it says a little joke there. And later I will show you how to generate these kinds of texts and make these candles with ChatGPT. And here is also a very interesting one. So somebody found out that efficient is a niche. So this is a gift for your efficient, your pastor or efficient who will marry you. Smells like we want you to marry us. Okay, so that is some niches. Now let's go ahead and create our own candles, and I will show you how to create infinite candles in infinite niches. All right, so next I will show you, let's see, like you go to Printify, and you go and find the candles. You search here for candle. Now, I will tell you that this from Lumient and from Printed Mint at this moment of recording, early January 2025, these are very slow. They take like at least 3 days for them to fulfill. However, the candle builders is very fast. It's almost like same day shipping now. During Christmas, it was much longer, but now it's about same day shipping, which is pretty good. So you can also see here average production time 1 day. So you choose this one and then you click start designing. Now what we want to do is we want to look here at the size of this 900 by 600 pixels, and we're going to go ahead and go into Photoshop and choose the same size. Yeah, so in Photoshop, just go ahead and create this label. Yeah, put a little text there. So we got to make the similar one to the one that we saw. Smells like we want you to marry us. And we're just going to make a variation on that. So yeah, just make a simple label. Obviously, you want to do a better job than what I did here. This is just an example. You want to make a better label. You could do this in Canva or in Photoshop. But yeah, you get the idea. Just put the name of your shop in there as well, and just the basic information like this. Making this label is really quite simple. Perhaps you can also find a template online or on Canva or even on Etsy to buy to make these candle labels. All right, so next you go to ChatGPT and you type in something like this. So come up with some candle ideas, and you want to generate the subtext in this case. Now, this is really where your creativity comes in, because you can, yeah, just use ChatGPT to come up with variations or with other text to print on the label. And you can extrapolate this to other products as well, especially if it's text-based, like a funny text on a t-shirt or on a blanket or anything like that. You can use ChatGPT, which is this is how I mostly use ChatGPT for Etsy, to write tags, titles, descriptions, but also to just brainstorm the ideas like this. So here it comes up with a bunch of ideas, because Netflix, just a bunch of funny stuff. I didn't like any of these, so I asked for more. I asked for 5 more, and then I picked one of these. Let's pick one of these. Yeah. So just take this one, say yes, or we'll wing it. Please say yes. And then we go back to Photoshop. And in Photoshop, we paste that subtext. Say yes, or we'll just wing it. Please say yes. You can adjust this to make it just look good. Choosing here to use capitalized text at the top, and then use regular at the bottom. You can use any font that you want. You can test around with this, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's readable, kind of, for these labels. It's about the joke. It's not really about the font or anything that you use. All right, so next you go to Printify and you go and upload that candle label. Make sure that you select all the scents that you want, just all of them. I think it's 8 or 10. Okay, and in the next screen, you just delete, because for some reason it comes up with all the same one repeatedly. You want to just delete those and create them anew and just create add all these mockups to there as well. Next, just go ahead and, yeah, so we need the title, right? So you could just take theirs. You don't even need to write your own titles. You can do that. Or in this case, just use theirs. And then I do write my own tags. So what's the main keyword? The main keyword is efficient. So you want efficient to be in the keywords and very early on in the title as well. Then you also want there to be efficient gift, efficient proposal, efficient candle. Then proposal, proposal candle, proposal gift. There's not that many keywords here, but the main ones are the important ones, which in this case is efficient. You can also do pastor gift, rabbi gift, which is actually tags that they also used in their tags, which I saw through that plugin. Yeah, so now you got 13 tags. Make sure the main ones are in the beginning, which is in this case efficient and proposal. And then paste the tags into the Printify description. Unfortunately, Printify doesn't allow you to paste these tags comma separated into the tags field. So just do it like this. I don't know why. Printify, please fix this. But you can't paste 13 tags separated by a comma into Printify, which is mind-boggling. I have no idea why they made it like that, but hey, they did. So if you want to put them in Printify, you have to manually enter one by one into Printify, which I don't see the point. That's not how people make the tags, is it? Okay. This is frustrating. Then we go back to ChatGPT and just ask it to write an engaging product description. And then what I do is I just give it the candle supplier information, which is just these bullet points and the about text. Like, this is just a lazy way to do it, right? You go to ChatGPT, ask it to write a good description, and here is the information that you need. And you could do this. This is how I write my product descriptions for Etsy for every product from Printify. All right, and then it poops out a nice description. In this case, it actually wrote a pretty bad description because he writes like bullet points after bullet point, but I ended up just pasting the first part. You want to just, if you don't know how to write a proper description, just go to those other candle listings and just use that as a template and then ask ChatGPT to rewrite that for your own product. All right, so we go ahead and paste that description into Printify with the tags on top, and those tags you will copy in Etsy and paste them in the tags field. You can, in this case, create a new shipping profile, set the price to whatever you want. Now, I'm not going to go into that in this video, but you want to run a continuous discount on your entire shop for all of these candles that you have and still make a profit of at least $5 to $10 per candle that you sell. If it's a different product type, you want to make more margin, right? If it's a blanket, for example, you might want to make $30, $40. And finally, on Etsy.com, you will see it like this in your drafts. So use one of the lifestyle mockups as the first one, and then adjust the thumbnail so you can actually read it. And then click done, click apply. You may not see it immediately here, but and then you copy these tags from your own description to your tags on Etsy. Set these parameters, the width and the height. I always do. It's like, just fill out as much as you can. And then paste these tags again here. You can set the materials. Actually, you probably should, but whatever. And then you go ahead and you publish with Etsy ads activated. And that's a very simple overview of how to list these candles on Etsy. Yeah, this works. You can find it. So let's do a little bonus here. Now, what you can actually do is go to ChatGPT and ask it to come up with new niches that probably no one else is selling candles in yet. So now you can do two things. One, find candles existing and rewrite their text to be something new in the marketplace that people might want to buy and offer that. That's one option. Two, you can ask ChatGPT to come up with entirely new niches that maybe nobody else is selling a candle in yet. And and do that as well. So this is, again, a little bit of prompt engineering. It's quite simple. You just ask ChatGPT, hey, come up with some niches and some ideas. And this is really where your creativity comes in. And you might actually find existing bestsellers this way, or create your own new bestsellers in new niches. So that's really how to do this candle game. If you keep doing this over time, you will create bestsellers. You will create new products and new niches that people want. And you can extrapolate this to any other product niche, like I said. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe this video. And if you want to hear more from me in the future, just let me know. And I'll see you soon.